All right, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here again early in the morning or late at night, so we're going to look at it. For Trinity, we have Coach Scannell along with Connor Moore, Drew Butler, and tonight's starting pitcher, Trent Rape. Coach, would you like to make any opening remarks?
Yeah, I think, we're still scratching and clawing and climbing in this loser's bracket. Just unbelievably proud of Trent and his effort tonight. I thought that first inning literally set the tone in the game. Butler getting the two-out home run is just, that is a huge momentum gainer for us. And then Rape went out and really powered the fastball. I think he was 88 to 93 in that first inning. And so I think that was a tone setter for us. And then that's a real good team over there, so they were never going to quit, and they can swing the bat. And that game, at times, there was a chance for that game to switch the other way, and I think there was a big comebacker that Trent stabbed. Lots of things in the game, but proud of Trent and just a great start. And obviously, Connor and Drew had great games as well.
Tim, let's start with this. You guys, you mentioned the bottom of the sixth inning. You guys have an 8-run lead, pretty comfortable lead. They're starting to gain some momentum. First two runners get on via walk, and then Trent comes back, 2 huge strikeouts, and gets the comebacker to end the inning. How big was that moment?
It was big. On our side, in our dugout, you can get, playing with those leads can be difficult when there's a lot of innings left to play. And we felt like Trent really dug deep, and he showed the mental toughness that tournament pitchers, winning tournament pitchers do. He dug deep for that. And so to get out of that inning, that was a huge kind of, at least an even on the momentum scale. We kept that even because he dug in deep.
Drew, Coach brings up the first inning. You had the 2-run home run. It was a big moment. Jeremy comes up, gets a big, battles at 3-2, gets a huge walk. Then you come to the plate and come away with the 2-run homer. Take me through that moment. Take me through that at-bat.
It was just big. I was trying to get a pitch to hit. I just wanted to extend an inning with 2 outs. They seemed to get the first 2 outs pretty quick and had their fans on their side. And to get base runners and kind of quiet their fans and kind of get momentum going in our way was huge at that point. And I got a pitch to hit and got a hold of it. And from there we just kept on going, and it was a big moment.
Yeah, Connor, they were one pitch away from striking out the side. And then you came back and scored those 2 runs. What was the feeling like on the bench when that happened?
It was awesome because, I went down looking first inning. Colin, I think, lined out, or he struck out 2. And so it was awesome to get some momentum in that first inning. And Jeremy gets on with the two outs, and then Butler hits the bomb, and it was a great feeling going out into the field then on the bottom of the first.
Forgive my memory if I've got this wrong, because the first game seemed like so long ago with the rain. But it seemed like you guys got back into the game late in that loss. I'm wondering if that gave you guys some momentum, especially offensively, because these 3 elimination games, whether it's the pitching or hitting, you guys have been the dominant team in all 3.
Well, I think you're probably right. I think that was maybe a look into the character of this team. We could have easily folded the tents against Emory, but we didn't. And that's the kids. That's the makeup of the players on this team. And so, really proud of who they are as competitors. And that first game, they didn't, walk away with a sour taste in their mouth. They really fought to try and make an incredible comeback. Fell short, but ever since then, you're right, we've just been getting better and better.
Trent, a couple words that come to mind with your performance: just gritty, gutsy. That was a tough team, a team that could hit the ball well. Take me through the innings you were going through. You had some high moments, some low moments where you had some adversity. Talk me through those moments.
Well, I think the first inning is definitely a big inning for the team, and a lot of that was a lot of adrenaline on my part. And then I think the run support is a two-edged sword, where I love to have it, but when we scored that many, it kind of took my adrenaline from way over my head to way at my feet, and it really drained me for those next 2 through 4th innings, I think, where I was just kind of like, why am I so tired? And then I just had to fight through it, and I knew my defense behind me would make the plays, and so I had to just try to throw as many strikes as I could. And then in the last couple innings that I threw, when they got a couple guys on, I really dug deep to kind of build that adrenaline back up and make the pitches I needed to.
Specifically, what do you think? You walk the bottom 2 guys in the order, and then what are you thinking to yourself before you come back to face the guys at the top?
I'm just thinking that I need to execute, and I mean, all the pitches, I mean, some of them were off and some of them were pretty close to the strike zone, and I just knew that I need to execute better and just try to go and get those guys out because I knew I could get them without letting those runs score.
Drew, you were behind the plate. Tell me a little bit about Trent's performance and what you were seeing from your perspective.
It was just, like you said, gritty. I mean, he struggled at times and kind of always seemed to reel it back in when it counted, and he's just a warrior. I mean, we've seen all year he's just a competitor and loves the moment, and whenever he started struggling, he came back and fought through. I mean, it seemed like he might only go 4 or 5 and battled through, I think it was 7 innings. So, I mean, just to get us through that and kind of save some arms for us was huge. In this big game was a great performance by him.
Connor, you were 4 for 6 at the plate. You were a home run away from the cycle. Did you not have enough power to get one over there, man?
No.
In all seriousness, the team's playing great right now. In 4 games here at the championships, you guys have 42 runs so far. You guys are swinging so well. We kind of talked a little bit earlier with Nick about the team's confidence right now at the plate. Talk me through just what you're seeing from the team and your approach at the plate.
I think it all starts with momentum, like that first inning where we score in the top of the first. That just takes us and starts everything off and sets it up for the rest of the game. And everyone starts building their confidence after that. And we're just going out, we're being aggressive and putting good swings on it, and balls are falling.
Coach, it's never easy having to play a team again now. Now you have to come back at 11 tomorrow and take on this team who's, I imagine, is going to be ready to see you guys again on the field. Just talk about going into that matchup tomorrow with being 1 game away from a national championship series.
Well, I think, the 1 game away is the poison in it, that you have to just throw that out the window and focus on the task at hand. And we were unbelievably impressed with that ball club in La Crosse. They're physical, and they have bat speed, and very impressive in their ability to lay off chase pitches. So we have, a huge task in front of us tomorrow, really strong quality club in them. And on our end, we need to go home, get rest, and then come back and just continue this steady, even keel play that we've been doing for what seems like, a long